What up, world? It's me, Brizzy, and I'm going to sound very low energy, bored, tired, and I'm gonna look tired as well because I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm trying to use this video as an opportunity to be the most real version of me possible. This is the stripped down challenge created by my friend Jonah Green, and I was tagged for it by my friend Alex Reiser. Both of their links are in the description below. But the premise of this challenge is talk for 10 minutes in a video, unedited, no cuts, no music, etc. I thought I would take it one step further and go no makeup because, hey, hi, this is me. I feel like the only way I could make it more vulnerable would be to like be naked, but I feel like that would be, it would feel like a grab for views or something, even if it was just like here up. But anywho, I figured since this is all about showing who you are and what your real self is as a YouTuber, I thought what I would talk about is what that means, I guess. I've been opening a lot of fan mail lately, as you guys know, fan mail, Brizkid mail. I don't like calling you fans, but it's the vernacular. And a note that I get a lot from you guys, both online, but even more so in P.O. Box mail, is thank you so much for inspiring me to be myself and be me and not care what anyone else thinks and just completely be myself. And they're always like, I love how you're 100% yourself always. And it's like, well, I don't want to say that that's untrue. I'm not being fake, I guess, in YouTube videos, but I feel like I ought to at least tell you that I am putting something on, and most YouTubers are putting something on, and it's not, I don't know if I would go so far as to say that it's a character, but for myself and for most YouTubers, I would say it is a heightened version of myself, more energetic version of myself. This is how I would more naturally speak, whereas if I were doing a whole properly produced jump cut high energy video, I'd be like, hey guys, so I'm gonna be talking about this thing and like talk like this all the time. But if you know me in person and you really got to know me, you'd know that I don't talk like that ever. If I actually behaved in real life like I do in most of my videos, I would hate myself. That would be a very obnoxious person to be around 24/7. And yeah, I'm very introverted in real life. I'm very quiet, very, very quiet, especially in group settings. Like, the more people you add to the situation, probably the quieter I will be. I'm all right talking one-on-one, but usually it's still the other person carrying the conversation because I just prefer to listen. I don't have a lot to say. Maybe I do. Maybe that's why I made a YouTube channel. I don't freaking know. But most of the time in real life, I prefer to listen rather than talk. So one-on-one. And now since this is, normally if I were filming this, I would pause, wait for the siren to go, and then go again. But, hey, Los Angeles. What was I saying? Stuff about being introverted and stuff. In real life, one-on-one, like, I'm cool, I can talk. If you add another person, if it's 3 people, I'm not gonna flip out, but I'm gonna be even more quiet because I'm just gonna be listening to these 2 people talk is usually how I am. And you'd never think that, I think, from watching my videos, because my persona is so bombastic and loud and ridiculous and high energy, and everyone's like, how much caffeine have you had? And I haven't had any, pretty much ever. I don't think caffeine even affects me. I've never felt an energy shift from caffeine. So, but energy is something that I can put on and put off the majority of the time. Motivation is not. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to do anything and I'm just gonna nap all day because I don't feel like doing anything. But if I am on camera and doing a thing and trying to be entertaining, I can turn up the energy and be a more exciting kind of person, but I'm not really like that in real life. So, secrets out. Stop that. Brizzy, doing voices, trying to be entertaining. Stop it. I'm trying in this video to be completely natural and not try to do things just to be a more entertaining kind of person, more fun to watch. And that's why I do that. That's why other YouTubers do that in videos, because as cool as it is to connect with a real person and who someone really naturally is in a video, that's why this video is cool, because you can connect with me how I really am. But for the majority of videos you're watching, you have more fun watching someone have fun, and you get more energy watching someone with high energy. They amp you up and they make you smile and make you laugh, and I don't know, according to the mail I get, inspires you to be yourself. Which is funny because that's just never something I went out to do making this channel, but it's so cool to have been able to accomplish that somehow, because it is important to be yourself, whatever the heck that means. And I don't think it's bad that I've put on this higher energy persona, because it still is myself. It's just not a version of myself you would often see in person, if that makes sense. I can be like that. I am often like that in real life, but it's usually only if it's like one-on-one, maybe a few more people, with people who are very excited and enthusiastic about the same thing that I am, and we're very excited about a particular thing, and so we get in that zone. Like with Tessa Netting, for one, is someone who I can be like that with forever, because she is like that in person, and she's very high energy, and I get that when I'm around her. And we have very shared interest, and we know each other well, so I can be like that in person. But another thing I wanted to talk about as far as being yourself, and people who watch this channel and feel like they can be inspired and comfortable to be themselves and love what they love unashamedly, that is also super important to me, and it touches me so much that so many of you have said that you've gotten that from this channel somehow, because being unashamedly nerdy and into nerdy things is a great thing, and I'm so happy that it's become more accepted and embraced in society these days. And just know that if the kids at your school make fun of you for it, they're the ones missing out, not you. And I promise that this group of people that you're stuck with for now will pass, and there are so many more people out there that are like-minded with you and will embrace you for being that way that you are and for loving the things that you do. You can find them on the internet, you know, safely, stranger danger, don't give out any private info, or just go out into the community if you have that opportunity to join clubs. Or theater was a great place for me to find like-minded people, or activities, hobbies, you know, an acting class, an art class, what have you. I don't know. There are probably nerdy clubs. I'm trying to think of like nerdy activities and clubs you could do as like not a college student, but the real jackpot comes when you go to college and there are clubs. There is the Quidditch team, there is a zombie defense league, there's a Pokemon society, there's a swing dancing club, a break dancing club, all things that I was involved with to some extent while I was in college. And it's so much easier. It's just really so much easier to find like-minded individuals who you feel like you can really be yourself with. So just know that even if the people at your school suck, you'll find people that are less sucky in time. So just embrace who you are, because you never know. Maybe there's someone who is just like you and feels just like you where you are at your school, but they've been afraid to speak up because it doesn't seem like anyone else thinks like they do. So maybe if you spoke up and embraced what you love unashamedly, maybe they'd be like comforted and feel like they can speak up to, and then boom, best friends. Now the duck is quacking. It's been 10 minutes. So, yeah, this was me talking. Thank you, Jonah, for creating this challenge, and Alex for tagging me. Links to their channels are down there. Especially check out Alex because she's new to YouTube, and I always see you guys commenting like, small YouTubers support other small YouTubers. Yeah, she's one of them, so give her love. She is very talented and funny and a great person. And of course, Jonah is too, but he's doing fine on YouTube. So, anywho, I wanted to stop it at 10 minutes. You get the idea. Be yourself. Love who you are inside and out. Love the things that you love. And don't feel bad for putting on energy. I don't know what that means, but I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. I guess what I was trying to say is I'm not always this amped up in real life, that amped up. I'm about this amped up in real life. I'm a very, very chill person. I'm introverted like most YouTubers. Why do you think we're on the internet? Anywho, that's it. It's been 10 minutes. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.